Hola, aloha. This is Steph. Welcome to Turtle Flow. I'm coming to you to support you on this Gemini full moon today, exactly at 8:06 p.m. Pacific time. It's December 7th, 2022. So welcome. I decided to just do it live. That way I'm in the energy and I don't have to wait a whole day or two to upload. So let me know how you're doing and where you're tuning in from the chat. And I'm going to keep it pretty simple and short to the point today. So, if you're watching this on replay, be sure to say hello and write where you're tuning in from in the comments. And you can use the comments to interact with me. And for Reiki, if you're new to it, Reiki is energy healing. It's a Japanese energy healing. And I've studied with Sansei Usui. That's the lineage I'm with. And I hope you can hear me okay. I have a new mic, so I'm hoping that this is working. But I decided to test on this since I don't have to use too much of, I don't have to talk that much today. So today's Gemini full moon. This is going to be a Reiki Circle, virtual Reiki Circle. So we're going to be just creating an imaginary circle with anyone that watches whenever you're meant to watch this. So even if it's not Gemini full moon, if you happen to come across this video that is you're in need of some healing, you can take from this. And Gemini is the twin sign. So if you are Gemini sun sign, moon sign, or rising, then this moon will be especially important to you. And it's the last full moon of December. And I have my full moon diffuser lamp here. And full moon, it's good to have white flowers. That's one of the full moon ritual items. And I hope you are having a great day. Let me know how this full moon has been for you. Sometimes full moons can make us very emotional, a lot can come up. And I certainly, this one was a fairly sentimental one for me. And you don't even have to have a reason why, just the energy sometimes brings that out. And today I'm going to be incorporating this crystal, and I'm going to be looking down from time to time just to check in on the panel to switch out. So this is the fluorite. I've used this before in a different video. So it has a purple lavender tip, and it's in this spiky shape, so that it'll just give you that laser focus. And turquoise color, which is speaking from the heart. Gemini has to do with communications. Again, it's a sign, so it's very, very intelligent, witty, a lot of musicians, songwriters, amazing songwriters, witty communicators are Geminis, and they're fun people. So that's the twin energy is what we're working with today. And in order to receive Reiki, you're welcome to watch this. You can even put some healing Reiki music. One of my favorite Reiki musician is Stephen Halpern. So if you're interested in that, I can write it in the description or in the comments at some point. And we're just going to go straight into it. But before that, the energy of Gemini, it's also being influenced by Mars. That's in retrograde. It's very close to this Gemini moon today. So you might be feeling a lot of stuck energy. You might be feeling some anger, frustrations coming up. I've been dealing a lot with feeling stuck and like verifying information and just really complicated for no reason, that kind of thing that normally just works out really smoothly. So this is the last full moon. So today I'm going to be sharing the forecast of the full moon in Gemini by Lisa Stardust. So it's the last full moon of 2022. And it's at 11:06 p.m. Eastern time. So that's why it's 8:06 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in LA. Sign of Gemini. Ending the story that began during the new moon in Gemini on June 10th, 2020. So oftentimes during the full moon, whatever intention you set at the new moon of that same sign, usually it's about 6 months apart, is what you're harvesting, manifesting, and reviewing and seeing what's manifested, what hasn't. And that's a good thing to look at. So I think I also did probably did a Reiki for Gemini new moon on the June 10th. This is a moment in which we are coming to understand our path in life and subsequently beginning to make plans for the future as we modify our goals accordingly. The dreams we had last year, or even last month for that matter, are changing and evolving at rampant speed into something different or even bigger than we originally thought. So that's why when we make these intentions, you want to make actionable small steps toward it and review it each time the new moon comes, or just whenever you want to look at it regularly, just to make it more tangible for you, and also just to have it in your awareness and energy. But if it's sometimes you need to reevaluate and reroute or change directions, and that's what we're at. And this is actually going back Gemini new moon on the June 10th of 2021. So not even the one we had in June this year, but the year before. So that's what you want to also look at, the last year. And when we set these intentions, you do want to take these actionable steps and look at them. But at the same time, you don't want to get attached to the outcome. So, and then just be open to be ready and prepare yourself and do the necessary work so you're ready when the opportunity comes. So it could even be a bigger, so you're opening to possibilities that's beyond what you even dreamed of. So it's something that's even bigger than originally thought. So now is the time to lean into the creative process and journey that's beginning to unfold around us. And then with this full moon, it's not this right up, but you can also have a lot of limiting beliefs that might come up. So you want to be very kind to your inner child. So it's a great time to do some inner child healing, working with your inner child, just doing things that make you joyful. Tap into that creative flow, activities that will ignite the creative flow process, cultivating joy, open heart, all that. So this is communication with an open heart. So this is a higher heart chakra that's between heart chakra and throat chakra. That's what the turquoise color is. Fluorite is also great for intuition and tapping into those downloads and information. So a full moon occurs when the sun and the moon juxtapose each other in the sky. At this moment, the earth aligns itself between the sun and the moon, allowing the moon's face to light up from the sun. The moon exudes a bright luminosity that shines down on earth. So this is a time when things that were hidden get illuminated during full moon, things you didn't want to look at. So it's time to let go, look at it bravely, deal with any emotions that arise. So full moon is in general about letting go, releasing what's not serving you, cleansing. Good time to get a haircut. And so that's why we have white flower to just kind of have cleansing element energy. The moon is always more sensitive, it deals with more emotion, the feminine yin side of life, honoring our feelings, sensitivity, and being with it, being kind to yourself. And then whatever gets illuminated, it's for your highest good. So you just want to deal with it. Otherwise, if you don't learn the lesson, it keeps coming back bigger and bigger. So the sooner you face it, deal with it, heal, process, move on, then it won't show up again. So the same type of like toxic people that show up in your life, they won't show up anymore once you deal with the issue at the root level. So that's why you want to keep showing up and do the work and honor the process, especially on an emotional level. The moon exudes a bright luminosity that shines down on earth, lighting up the world with an intense energy that aims to reveal matters for what they truly are. So it's time to face the truth. Astrologically, the full moon represents emotional endings, most of which are bittersweet, change, and growth. So even when we're manifesting for something better, it's still change, and we are a creature of habits. So even though something might not be serving you, it might be more of what you're familiar with, what you're comfortable with. So you might want to be staying in that realm, but in order, you might write down your intention, but when opportunities show up, maybe you might get scared to go for it. So you want to embrace change, embrace the unknown, and growth. And one thing I've learned from A Course in Miracles with Marianne Williams is that you can also make an intention to learn from joy. So you don't always have to learn from suffering. And since the full moon falls at the end of the lunar cycle, it is a culmination of all the events that have gone down in the past month, especially since the new moon. This lunation is also heralded at the time in which the temperature drops. The days become shorter, nights become longer. So we're going into that hibernation season in the northern hemisphere. If you're in the southern hemisphere, you're probably facing more light. So it depends on where you are in the world, but it is a change. So you want to honor going more within, slowing down, tuning in. Great time for meditation, doing some creative writing, slowing things down, rest. It signifies the near end of the season, and we are seeing the shift in front of our eyes as the air crisps and we break out our winter wardrobe, the northern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere is called a cold moon. It marks the early days of Yule, which is occurring in 2 weeks. So you want to get cozy, warm in the southern hemisphere. It's the onset of summer, warm months ahead. The air sign, the Gemini is an air sign. And we need to be evaluating our emotion logic as we progress to a higher spiritual place. The full moon aspects Mars retrograde also in Gemini, Saturn in Aquarius, and Neptune in Pisces. So on December 6th, the day before the full moon, Mercury enters Capricorn, and this will add structure to the wishy-washedness of Mars retrograde and Neptune through practicality and reason. So you also want to be patient, like there's a lot of stuckness, frustrations could come up, anger could come up. The Mars retrograde aligns precisely with the Gemini moon, and we will want to make moves to take action towards transforming and developing. So this is a great time to do self-development, going within and evaluating your truth, what you truly want, regardless other people think, and reinventing yourself. It's a great time to start something new, a new path, new endeavors. And as for me, I've been creating this gratitude journal that I've been kind of posting on my community page. I don't know if you can see that well. So it's 108 day of gratitude, and it has little prompts to see if you can have joy, things that made you laugh, things that you joy. So that way, whatever you focus on, if you're focusing on laughter and joy and gratitude, it just can elevate the mood. So that's what I've been working on. And then I have another one that I just uploaded that's in review for approval through Amazon, and the link is in the description box, in the description. That's more for creativity. So I have another one that's for creativity that I just created and uploaded last night. So it's in review for approval on Amazon. So that's very exciting for me, and I'm going to be doing the color mandala coloring book. That's what I'm working on next. So I'm doing something more tangible, physical, creative that will serve this community, that will complement what I've been making videos on. That's more tangible, the journal. And I'm probably gonna, after the coloring book, I'm probably gonna make the new moon and full moon journals and dream journal. Those are my what my thoughts are. So let me know what new adventures, endeavors. It could be a new hobby. It doesn't have to be business related, that, or maybe starting a new relationship, breaking up, whatever you need support with, in the comments. And I will send you some extra Reiki if you have it in the comments. If you wanted to comment me more privately, then I'm also gonna share this video in my private Facebook group. I have the link for the private Facebook group, and you can request to join there, and you can meet me privately there. That way only the people in the group see. So, okay, I'm gonna finish this. So I'm also drawing from other people that I've read. Like I follow my spiritual business coach is Carrie Samuel. She's an astrologer and numerologist and a spiritual business coach. So I've been working with her for many years. So I usually read her forecast. I'm not an astrologer, but I like to work with energy and be aligned to it because we are 70% water. The moon controls the tides, the waves. So I believe that it does have power, but at the same time, you want to own your own power. And this is just learning how to navigate so you can move through more effortlessly once you're informed. It's like getting like a traffic report or weather report. So don't let it totally dictate and tell you what you're supposed to do or how things are supposed to be. So with Mars retrograde aligning precisely with the Gemini moon, we will want to make moves and take action towards transforming and developing our present and future ambitions in an effort to attain our aspirations. However, it will take a while, a little longer than expected. Like I said, I've been feeling a lot of stuckness with this energy. And oftentimes I tune into the collective energy. And every time I read one of these astrology forecasts, oftentimes I'm pretty aligned with it. So don't let Neptune's elusive haze and fog stand in the way of your dreams. Use it as a catalyst to insert your visions towards creating the reality you want by activating the Saturnian energy. So Saturn rules productivity, time, restriction, rules, more logical things. On a collective level, overall frustrations are going to hit a high. Arguments are going to happen due to the lack of certainty and understanding about matters. Neptune to bring up false news and information, causing us to feel stuck and unable to make any progress. So when that happens, you want to just go inward and strategize and do things that you can do on your own, like developing your skills, learning, and just doing some creative, creative brainstorming. So my next gratitude journal is more for that kind of thing. It has a little section, blank space to draw or write down your creative notes, and then have lines for your gratitude. So I'm going to talk about the gratitude journal more on tomorrow's Yogi Tea Time. That's talking about joy. And I'm also going to talk about this quitting 9-to-5 job and the process for that. So if you're interested in that, make sure you tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm almost done reading this and then we'll go into the Reiki. So on a collective level, so this has been pretty much in agreement with almost every astrologer I've seen regarding this full moon. And so what I do is I read several, like Carrie Samuels, my teacher, my mentor is the one that my initial two. I also follow Kelly Rosano and Sonia Francis and Chani, or I forgot her name, but yeah, I follow her on Instagram. So I look at the I read those, and whatever I tuned in energetically that I feel aligned to, that's what I focus on. Whatever feels is very aligned to the collective. Neptune could bring out false news, yeah. Our insecurities could overtake our heartfelt desires and keep us stuck in the same place. So, as I've mentioned, you want to see your limiting beliefs and being very kind, doing some inner child healing, because the root of most of our limiting beliefs and insecurities stem from inner child trauma or experience, beliefs that we formed at that time. So no matter what happens, it's important to believe in yourself at all times. That's why it's important to do self-development and learn, strategize, and learn skills that's going to help you go in the direction that you want to go. And just keep moving things forward, even if you don't see. And then when the opportunity comes, you will be ready. Even if you have to fake it until you make it, you shouldn't give up on your dreams and goals. As a famous quote from the Rocky Horror Show goes, don't dream it, be it. Don't let obstacles stand in your way of creating the life you desire. So that's pretty much in sync with almost everything I've been seeing and reading. And then I also follow one more person on YouTube in terms of the moon astrology reports, but I forgot her name. It started with an A. But this time I didn't look into it. So with that, we're going to be focusing on this higher heart chakra, self-love, connecting us to our intuition so that you can believe in yourself and keep moving forward and taking small actions to develop skills for your goals and dreams. And it's okay to have insecurities, limiting beliefs, anything that says you can't do something. You can write it down, shred in a shredder, or you can burn it. Whatever is going to help you to release. So you can do that after. And it's also great to take a Epsom sea salt bath. If you want to do a more detox, definitely drink lots of water. And to receive the Reiki, you can sit tall or you can just lie down, close your eyes and relax. So with Reiki, there's nothing you need to do. And if you want some extra Reiki just for you, you can write down your name to be added to this distant Reiki circle on a more personal way. And I'm gonna just usually ring my tuning fork at the end, but today I'll be ringing this at the beginning of the session. So as you relax, take some deep breaths, listen to the tuning forks, and you're gonna hear a very subtle vibration through this mic. Let me know if you hear it. And allow this vibration of the tuning fork sound to penetrate through every cell in your body. So I'm going to be very quiet. So you want to really listen, feel the vibration moving through. Last one. And this is $528. I don't know if you can see. I think the lights 528 hertz for love and miracle frequency. Take a moment to just relax. If you're sitting, let your sit bones root evenly, firmly into the earth. Allow yourself to get grounded into the earth. As you sigh out, few exhales through your mouth, releasing any tension, anything that's holding you, that you're holding on to that's no longer serving you. Just exhale them out. You can do some lion's breath. Could be a loud roar or a soft sigh. If you're lying down, let your whole back body release to the earth. Just taking a moment to deepen and lengthen your breaths in and out through your mouth to cleanse your whole body, every cell, muscles, organs, bones, to be cleansed by deep breaths. Taking a moment to ground and open up to receiving this Reiki energy healing. So Reiki works beyond time and space. So that's why this distant Reiki is just as powerful as in person. And whenever you're watching this is when you're meant to receive this healing, even if it's not the Gemini full moon. If you're in need of letting go of any feelings of stuckness, getting back into some creative writing, communication, clearing some misunderstandings, communication, frustrations, the feeling not good enough, feeling stuck. Let that all go. Any angers that come up, honor them, allow yourself to feel them. Just honoring divine timing of exactly where you are. And know that Reiki knows exactly what you need. And it will only work to heal whatever you're ready to heal. Does not override your free will in any way. And this is not a replacement of any Western medicine, but it is a complementary to make that any treatments you're receiving more effective. But it can improve your over time. So you don't have to be so dependent on any medications and improve your health, mind, body, and spirit at a deep cellular level, past, present, and future. Let go of any past memories that you're holding onto that are keeping you stuck or not serving you. And you simply trust that the Reiki will do exactly what you're open to receive. And once you feel grounded, you can start to draw the Reiki energy from the top, highest point of the universe through the sun, through the crown of your head, into your central nervous system, expanding out to your arms, your legs, healing every part of your body, going exactly where it needs to go to receive any healing you need, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. The more you relax, trust, and simply be and open to receive, the more it'll work for your benefit. As I've mentioned again, does not work against your free will, or it's not a replacement for any medical treatments, or it's not a medical advice. Simply be open to experience the magic of Reiki, universal healing energy. It's coming through my hands, out into the screen, into your crown of your head, or wherever you need healing. Feel my hands hovering over that area in your body. If it's thoughts, you can visualize hands over your temples. If it's emotion, I'm just going to send you some emotional power symbol to clear any emotional trauma, sadness, grief, anything you're feeling, anger. Allow yourself to just feel, let it move through you so it doesn't get stuck in your body. And if there's any assistance, additional assistance that you're open to receiving from any spirit guides that you work with, angels, you can even call upon them. Or if you're religious, you can call upon the top religious figure that you normally pray to. If you need extra support along with me here, or it could just be your higher self. And then I'm going to be incorporating this crystal now. Fluorite, laser focus. To allow you to receive information, downloads, inspiration, trusting your intuition. And you might get these downloads during your dream time. You're just walking around. It could just come to you while you're watching a TV, reading a book, or just walking, driving, or you're just browsing through your computer. Things come up for you that's going to guide you or keep you on the path. And sometimes even when you're not ready, whatever path that's not serving you, it might be away from that path. So just embracing change, honoring your truth. Again, from the heart, this is higher heart, expressing your truth from the higher heart, from your heart space. There's an additional area you need support on. Visualize my hands moving to that area. Again, hovering like an inch or two above, or I might have my hands gently on your body. If you're in need of digestion, feel my hands, one in front of the belly, one in the lower back, like this. If you want extra healing, to speak your truth, speak up, instead of being shut down or people pleasing. Can feel my hands around your neck. Again, just hovering a few inches off. And you might feel warmth, coldness. You might not feel anything. Just know that whatever comes up for you is exactly what you need right now. And sometimes the Reiki works very dramatically. Other times it's very subtle. So there's no wrong or right way to receive. It's your intention and openness to receive. Allow any pain, hate to, sometimes you get things could rise up to the surface. You might feel more sick, or you might feel yawning. You might release through yawning, burping. Otherwise, there could be other releases that could happen throughout the next few days. Just honor the process, or you might be feeling it now. So now let's take a deep breath while I send you power symbol. And when I put your hands at your heart center, or one at the heart, one on your belly, whatever calls to you. And just give yourself gratitude for showing up for yourself for this Reiki healing circle. With everyone that might be watching this in the future. Again, Reiki works through time and space. So you are in community with everybody that's watching this at different times. But visualize that circle with that soul family that's gathered here, or like-minded people that needed this healing at this time to work through this potent full moon in Gemini, the last full moon of 2022. You can also have both hands in your heart center. Just honoring yourself, honoring your process, divine timing, and no idea, no small idea is insignificant. You are here at this time to serve what you're here to serve and create what you were born to create. So this is your time to make that a reality, whatever idea that comes to you, no matter how crazy it might sound. Honor anything that comes up and see what resources are there, what small step you can take. Always be in gratitude, keep your vibe high. So no matter how frustration and stuckness that's around, you can always rise above it by thinking of little things you're grateful for. So what you focus on grows. Where the attention goes, energy flows. And everything starts from the energetic level, which is why this Reiki is very powerful, even through distance. And normally I do a yin yoga with full moon, Reiki or yoga nidra with new moon, but this moon, I felt like it needed a little more cuddling, more on an energetic level, which is why I showed up live at the time of the full moon. So take a deep inhale through your nose. Let's sigh it out through your exhale through your mouth. Again, grounding, get grounded again through anything that's touching the earth, whether you're seated or on your back. Just claim your space, your right to be here, your right to express your truth. And thank you so much. Happy full moon, last full moon in Gemini, air sign, the twin. And it could be a fun sign. So you could be you could have a lot of creative ideas coming up at this time. Focus on that. Write down any small ideas that come up. If you're called to, you can order my gratitude journal. Again, this one focuses on more on joy and laughter and just expanding your heart center. So for transformation with some inspirational quotes that I created at the bottom. And the back is that's a butterfly. Yeah. And I have it in hard copy, hardcover, as well as the paperback. And then the other one should be approved in a couple of days, and that has a space for creative journaling along with the gratitude to help you stay creative. And if you need any additional Reiki support, one-on-one, I'm available for one-on-one private virtual session over Zoom. So the links to book sessions are in the description. You can also get it as a gift card. And I have 10% off of this full moon diffuser along as well as the organic essential oils by Happy Haves. And the code for that is Turtle Flow 1111, and you get 10% off. And the link is also in the description. So thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow during 4 p.m. Pacific time for Yogi Tea Time to talk about joy, how to cultivate joy. And I was requested to talk about how in the process of quitting a 9-to-5 job. So I'll be briefly sharing my experience with that. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and thank you so much for being part of this Turtle Flow community. Even if you're just passing by and found this video, please subscribe, like, and comment, and share this video with anyone that might need this extra healing. And be very gentle with yourself. Again, you can drink lots of water after Reiki session. And I'm just gonna feel it more. And I'll ground myself also. And I hope the mic worked out. So also comment on the sound. My other mic that I use for the live streaming, it kind of went dead. So I might just, I need this more for the yoga, to be more wireless, to teach yoga online. So I hope that worked for you. And there was no issue with the audio this time. And go within and find your inner sparkle. And whatever holiday you celebrate, wishing you happy holidays. And yeah, so hope to see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. for yogi tea time. Otherwise, I will see you for the next